answers may soon come to Centerville Community School District parents and students. A judge has ordered the district to release the audio recording of a closed session meeting regarding a now former guidance counselor.
It's the result of a lawsuit filed by the Iowa Freedom of Information Council. KCCI's Kayla James spoke with its executive director, who says this was done for people in Centerville who have questions.
Ryan Hodges was one of 2 Centerville staff members in the district placed on administrative leave during an internal investigation December of 2022. Months later, the district held a closed meeting about Hodges. After that, a student filed a lawsuit saying Hodges tried to groom her. While that lawsuit was ultimately dismissed, the Iowa Freedom of Information Council says the information surrounding that lawsuit is why they fought to get what happened in that closed-door meeting out in the open.
We were concerned that the parents, the grandparents, the taxpayers in the Centerville School District were kept in the dark about what was going on.
Court documents detailing the judge's ruling say the school board met on February 3rd, 2023 to discuss a, quote, consideration of employment resignation agreement for Ryan Hodges. It goes on to state the board voted unanimously to go into a closed session almost immediately after the meeting started. Court documents reveal the closed session went on for about 30 minutes before the board was back in open session. The board then unanimously approved the resignation and release agreement with Hodges.
It was a charade to allow the school board to meet in a closed session without the public being present, at which they discussed not his job performance, but how they were going to manage the controversy.
The judge's ruling states when testifying, the superintendent said the closed session occurred to, quote, discuss the professional competency of Hodges. However, the judge notes after reading the board minutes, it was, quote, difficult to find any consistent discussion that occurred evaluating Hodges' professional competency. The judge went on to write the discussion centered on a number of topics, such as the avoidance of lawsuits and how to handle fallout from the resignation.
Parents trust the school district to teach their children, to look after the safety and well-being of their children. And this shows that, at least in Centerville, they had other motivations than the well-being of the students.
The judge has ordered the board to unseal the recording and transcript of that meeting. The district has also been ordered to pay more than $113,000 toward the council's attorney's fees and legal costs. Evans says this outcome should serve as a guide for school districts.
They need to pay more attention to what is in the well-being of their students and the taxpayers, and being less concerned about public relations than they have been.
Kayla James, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
The Appanoose County Clerk of Court tells us the audio file will be released. The clerk is waiting for the judge's order. We contacted the school district but have not yet heard back.